If it's up, if you can see it, please, yeah, share with everybody, the usual suspects. But yeah, so I just wanted to come on here and discuss a couple things. I noticed that Shannon from Creepshow Arts, our favorite, she Raven actually woke me up this morning with, you want to tell it?
You can tell him for now. Okay.
Well, that's why we okay.
I don't know why you start out with that. Okay, so
Well, that's kind of why we're going live today. You said you wanted
I was watching
say
a
hi.
recent
Come here.
video.
They can't see you. Say hi.
Yeah, I was watching Shannon's most recent video,
This morning.
and he was asleep, and I kind of spaced out for a second, and then I saw that she shouted us out, so I woke him up. He was all excited,
Mhm.
and
So this is Raven, and this is like her big reveal on YouTube. She's she's come on she's come on my TikTok. She's been on TikTok live and done a few TikToks, but this is the first time you guys have seen her here on YouTube. So hi, I'm Phoenix. This is Raven. Welcome back to our channel. And she was telling, oh, and we want to say thank you, Shannon, for the shout out.
yeah,
Super awesome. Sorry, just trying to fix something. Yeah, we're very amateur-esque YouTubers. So thank you for bearing with us with all the troubleshooting. Hi, Doug. How's it going? We're just gonna, we'll try to, we're not gonna be able to address the chat as much as on TikTok just because the setup's completely different over here. But yeah, we wanted to talk about a couple things. Where's that other phone? But yeah, so let me see, hold on. So yeah. So I had this question, and it was, and you can chime on whenever you want as well. But I had this question on my list of interview questions, and I ended up scrapping it because I felt like I took away from the individual's story, the one who is being interviewed. Um, I've only done two interviews at this point. One of them's not even up yet, and I have a bunch scheduled, but I don't know. I just felt like it didn't really tie in with the individual. You know what I mean? And it's their chance to tell their story and talk about their experience. But the question itself was something along the lines about like, how do you feel about other creators using homelessness as a topic for inappropriate means, right? And things that came to my mind when I was writing that question was because like I've seen people fake homelessness, or I've seen people do things like, oh, we're gonna go out and do all these things. Like I saw one guy dress up as a homeless person, and it was all staged, and they would, or this other, like a lot of times it was like prank channels, and oh yeah, there's another one, yeah, another good one. Some, yeah, just kind of things like that, things that are that almost like poke fun at homelessness or are pretending to be homeless. And one of the things that actually one of the reasons why we had finally started our channel was, I remember at the time it was like last winter, and there's a content creator named Onision. He's very controversial. He's done a bunch of shitty things. Not many people like him, but I remember there was a lot of drama surrounding him at the time, and rightfully so. But I remember what he did is he was saying that he was homeless and living in a tent. Now, you could there was like a bunch of things that came to mind immediately. Like obviously you can't see his breath. The tent was spotless, blah blah blah. But I never like really spoke about it because that just the whole aura around him is horrible. Like he just does a lot of shitty things, and he's just not anyone that I ever wanted to be involved with. Um and I just pretty much moved on. Like I wanted to essentially show what it's like for actual homeless people, and then it's just not a topic that you play around with, which is something he did. And I mean, like the title implies, what do these two people have in common? So now, while he had done it in a small little stunt and, eventually said it was fake and that it should have been like apparent that it was all acting or whatever, that's fine. And it is what it is. Like I said, I mean, the guy's got a lot more problems going for him than pretending to be homeless. So that's why it really wasn't worth commenting on too much. But since he used homelessness as a thing, I guess I figured I'd use his name, and and we'll see what that gets us, right? But what how it ties in with the other person is we've noticed that there's been a lot of discussion going around about this girl by the name of, what's her name?
Iliana Brown.
Iliana Brown, and she rose to popularity
Infamy.
or infamy, however, by essentially saying that she's homeless, that she was living out of a car, that
Well,
she's pregnant.
she kind of did a whole. She started like a Teen Mom series first, and she got a lot of popularity by doing like Teen Mom routines and
Mhm.
random Teen Mom stuff. And like it seemed like the more she showed she was like facing obstacles, the more popular she got. So then it was, oh, she's living in her car. Oh, she had to get a tent. Oh, like, and it just got like more and more.
Yeah, she had to keep topping herself and making her situation sound worse and worse, I guess, to keep the attention. Now, what kind of brings it into like a scammy territory is that
Sorry.
she's lying. It was all made up, and she was using this to get donations. Now, the biggest problem I have with this is that it delegitimizes people in our position. Now, we're homeless. We're a couple. We have some news that'll be coming out in the future. We're not ready to put out here on YouTube yet, but you have this situation where people are using homelessness as a topic to take advantage of others and to emotionally manipulate their audience. And I just think it delegitimizes and takes away from actual homeless people, and it makes it harder and harder for people like us to come out, share our stories, and not be called fake or fraud, right? And I mean, we're gonna go through some of her content and stuff. I think that it's easy even for people who don't know homelessness, because a lot of people did call her out right away. Like, I mean, if I,
Zachary Michael,
yeah,
I stand.
yeah, we're fans of Zach Michael. I think I've mentioned that in a different video.
Also.
Yes, I also seen him. He was actually the first person. I reached out to him to ask to use some of his clips or something, but he like never responded. That's what happens, you know. I know people's social medias can be very busy and things like that. So, and plus they don't know who I am. I'm literally a homeless guy in the woods. Like, you know, they don't, the world can be a scary place, you know, and I understand that our whole situation stigmatized, so they don't know what's up with us. And no one's obligated to respond to anyone anyways. But it was actually Sloan, the guy we first saw, talk about this, and Zachary Michael talked about it, and more people have been talking about it, and it is very apparent that it is made up. Like, I mean, in our situation, you can tell our tent's very lived in. When she had made a comment in one of her videos we had seen in a clip, oh, it's a little dirty in here, but it's like I mean, if you could see this place, like our poles are breaking. I don't know if you can see it back there, but I have like a shower rod taped to the pole to try and keep it back together because shit happens. Like, I mean, when you have a tent, it's a Walmart tent. It's a cheap tent. You know what I mean? So
She had
like
like this hot.
there's been like storms, just things break down. Like we have holes. One of our doors is safety pin shut. Um, I'm pretty sure that's black mold growing. You know, you can tell when something's like really used to be lived in versus I just bought a tent and pitched
And it
it.
literally looked like a brand new tent.
Yeah.
All she had in it was a cot and some like bathroom toiletry supplies. But that was funny too because she brought like I think she brought like either a hair straightener or a hair dryer or something along those lines. And it's like, oh, you brought your hair dryer for your tent experience. Where are you planning on plugging that in?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we have like I've talked about this too. This is how we plug stuff in, if anyone's
But it was
curious.
just like
Yeah, I mean,
it wasn't real. Like the bed didn't look like she had slept in it. She's
can
talking
you?
about
I'm sorry. Can you put on your hotspot?
yeah, she's talking about how the heat is awful and oh my god, I hate being out here and I keep getting bit by mosquitoes. But like she looks like well kept. She's got no real supplies, but like she looks fine, you know, wearing makeup, her hair, you know, I don't know. It just you can see that it's not real.
Yeah, it just doesn't
It's
seem
not real.
it's not realistic at all. But and she's even come out and said
Yeah, she got called out a million
she
ways.
got called out a bunch, admitted it was all fake and that it was all an act, but then continues to do it.
Yeah.
And
Posted a whole thing. I got exposed. I cried. And it's
yeah,
like,
and
did you?
I think her newest one, there was actually, you had sent me a screenshot, and now she just recently she's claiming that she has the new big germ that's going around
Oh yeah, she did say that. Her and
that
her son, her
yeah,
baby.
which is a huge problem.
Not clickbait.
And
That's what she said.
it's a scam. I mean,
It's
like
gross.
you're defrauding your audience, and it's what's horrible. Like it's emotional manipulation. She's trying to get people to feel bad for her to donate, you know? And it's like this is another big reason why it's been so hard for us to even accept donations because we don't want to be looked at a certain type of way. And it's very much because of things like this, people who take advantage of these situations when they're actually not in them and use it to con people. And that's that's like the big problem that we have. And I see even other creators do this too. Like it's 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 almost a too common of a thing. Like we work, you know, we're trying to make our own way, trying to fix our credit on our own. We're trying to do everything on our own. And it is difficult. It is hard. Like we have a long, hard road to go, but we continue to plug away and continue to do it on our own because we know the second money gets involved, it's going to be like, it's just going to be a mess. And it's because of people who fake these situations. Did you turn on your hotspot? So I'll show you guys some examples of videos that we're talking about here as far as this creator. Oh, let me check on that. I'll check on the chat. Let me see. Oh, hi, how's it going, Andrew? Welcome. I hope your situation gets better, by the way, Douglas. I know it's horrible out there in Oregon and California right now. And anyone who's wondering about my shaved head, it was a thing on TikTok. I did this girl, Jocelyn, this young girl's is going through cancer treatments, has brain cancer. You can look her up on TikTok. It's Team Jocelyn. They have a GoFundMe. They need money. So if you want to check that out, that's the whole reason why my head's shaved right now. So they definitely need the support. So I mean, while we're on the topic of people needing money, uh, I highly suggest you guys checking out um, Team Jocelyn on TikTok. I couldn't imagine going through that as a parent. It's yeah, it's really tough. All right, so I'm gonna try and get in here. I'll show you guys some clips. What do we got? Oh, incorrect password.
Good.
What's the password? Did you change it? The hotspot. I think I got it. No, I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Oh, oh no, I just turned it off now. I need to turn off all of these things.
Wi-Fi.
All these alerts. Like the second I turn Wi-Fi on, everything just starts popping up.
Update when you get Wi-Fi.
Oh, it's not just that. It's like a Chipotle receipt. Yeah, those burrito receipts, emails. I don't want to see any notifications. Here we go. All right, cool. All right, so we'll go over some of this, guys. We'll watch a few of these together. So this is the person that I'm talking about. I know this is like a total bootleg reactions, but so yeah, this is the creator, and it's backwards too. Wow, I should have thought of that one. But anyway,
You gonna watch that?
yeah, I'll watch some of the stuff. I'm gonna just kind of go through. But yeah, so I'll read you guys some of her titles. So we have like How I Met My Crazy Sugar Daddy, Plus My Allowance, which completely messed up, you know. It's not something that's I have nothing against sex work at all, but I don't think it should be encouraged to minors that they get into it. It can be very dangerous, especially with all the trafficking and stuff that's going on. I don't think it should be
about being a teen mom.
Yeah, like
No one knows how old she is. I think
she's
newly legal.
she's promoting just things you wouldn't want to aspire to. Yeah, like getting pregnant really early, being homeless, getting a sugar daddy. Like these aren't things you want a child to be looking up to and taking in as like, hey, this is going to be my plan A. All I have to do is go online, be homeless, get pregnant, and just start collecting all this money. Yeah. So me and my son have, we'll just say the germ. You know what's going on right now. It's the big germ. My subscribers bought me this, single teen mom. How my mom reacted to my pregnancy, teen mom. Why I haven't been uploading. My baby has a black eye, prank on my best friend. Living in my car, what I eat in a day. I moved back in my car. Now, see, she does already admitted that she never lived in her car. So to say she moved back into it. And yeah, so it's all a bunch of like really clickbaity, feel bad for me type content that it's like I said, it's emotional manipulation in order to get donations. So yeah, and all her comments are turned off.
Drag.
Yeah. So where's her? This is why I moved out my car. I got exposed. I cried. I moved in a tent. Okay, so this is what we're gonna go do. We're gonna do the tent. We're gonna watch this tent tour video. Um, and we'll kind of
tent. Well, I'm about to tell you right now. All I hear is click, 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 but it's all right. Used to filming videos in my car. Today, I'm gonna show you like a little tent tour. Like a little tent tour, so you guys can see, where I sleep, what it's like. I want to talk about how I eat. I have belongings with me like snacks and makeup and lights for when it's dark outside and stuff. So let's get right into the video. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a banger because I'm uploading every single day. And let's get right into the video.
all right. So first thing I'm gonna call out right here is this is spotless. There's not even dirt. Like there's like not even dirt. Like she's got a blanket as a rug. That would be disgusting.
Within a day.
Within a day. Yeah, exactly. Like you're walking from outside on dirt directly into your tent. Repeatedly. Yeah, in and out, in and out, in and out. Everything's spotless. Everything's brand new.
She also doesn't talk a lot about where she put it. Like,
yeah, like
you can't just put a tent anywhere,
yeah, I mean? So you have
that should be like a big topic of conversation, but she doesn't mention it because, like everybody said, it's like her backyard.
Oh, I'm sorry, you guys can't. And also having your food out like that, it would already be destroyed by animals. Like if we leave our food out outside, like I actually have you guys rested on our food bin right now, which is this like plastic bin. But if it's outside of this, there's gonna be a mouse chewing right into it. Yeah, so basically
will I sleep? I'm actually gonna close this. The mosquitoes are trying to eat me alive out here. Like literally, this is crazy. Like just imagine going on naked and afraid. Like this would be your worst nightmare. Like there's a whole bunch of mosquitoes. I'm scared of snakes, spiders. So when I see something crawling out here, of course I'm gonna get scared and get on this bed. Anyways, guys, as I showed you, I have a little broom for when I want to sweep it out because I track a lot of like dirt in here because I don't even have on shoes right now.
So now the other thing is too, is she says she's living in this tent. She shows a tent set up. She's got her cot. She claims she has a child. Where's her child sleeping? Where is her child during this?
They said something else. She's got like her kids like high chair tray out there to eat on. Like so
oh, what, in the tent?
Yeah, you'll see. It's but like really?
Yeah, and I mean, so I know that a lot of people on TikTok are hip to the whole duck lady situation, the woman who put her ducks in the oil. We are working on a video here for YouTube about the whole thing. But one of her like clapbacks to me was that she started spreading that I had my tent in a family's yard, right?
Oh, my rich family.
Yeah, that Raven has a mansion and a rich family, and that's the yard we live in.
Super well off.
Now,
got a great family.
We'll save it for the video, babe. Jeez.
It's hilarious.
No, but and it's things like this, right? That give people those ideas that they can just, as soon as they see a homeless person online, that it's fake. And that's a lot of the reason why I started doing my content, was because I wanted to kind of show people that homelessness isn't like this cookie cutter thing. Like we both work, we're not on drugs, we don't drink, we don't panhandle, we collect our paychecks, we buy what we need, we have comforts. Obviously, like we're human at the end of the day. We want to have things to enjoy, like Raven didn't do a single like girly feminine thing the entire year. And how long? 2, 3, 4 months? It's been a year plus a handful of months. And we just finally, she wouldn't get her nails done, her hair, eyebrows, nothing, because we've just been saving money. So I finally went and I made her an appointment to get her hair done. And when she got her hair cut, she came out, she was like glowing. She looked so happy. She was gorgeous, looked beautiful. She was just ecstatic. And it was good. Like it made her feel like she was a normal person again, you know? And it's just like, this isn't an easy situation by any means. We do a lot of things to try and make it as comfortable as possible, but it's
Seeing stuff
difficult.
like this, it's like
And then,
insulting.
yeah, and you have creators who it's just easy sympathy points to get money. And it's like the whole thing is we were homeless for like 6 to 8 months before we even started a YouTube channel. And when we started our YouTube channel, it was very slow. Like, I mean, you guys can look, you could see all my videos in a couple of hours. I don't even think that long. I think I may have 2 or 3 hours complete of all my content on YouTube, because it's like very hard. It's very hard to talk about. It's embarrassing. It's shameful. It hurts your pride to come online and say, "Hey, I'm homeless. This is how I'm living." You know what I mean? And you know how many times people have said, like, called out me as a man, like, "Oh, this is how you're gonna have your girlfriend live in? Like, that's how allow your girlfriend to live?" And it's tough. And to see people make a mockery of it, it hurts. And it's just not right, but yeah, so we were hoping, I know I just kind of like drifted off on a thought, but yeah, we were trying to like kind of give insight onto what it's like for different people who are in this situation, right? And that you don't have to be this horrible person to be affected by homelessness. And it delegitimizes, our message, and trying to actually get people to take the problem serious when you have other creators online essentially making a mockery of it. So she just goes on and on about this tent tour, and it's just very clear that it's set up, like it was just set up that day. It's
That
just
hour.
that, yeah, she set it up and filmed. This is, and you never hear about the tent again. So
Yeah, you have the light at nighttime, like solar lights and stuff. But yeah, guys, being out here is definitely going to be a little challenge for me, but I'm willing to try it. Got my belongings with me. If I need to go somewhere, I got my car. And stuff like that. Eventually, I want to go to like a camping ground where they have plug-ins and stuff like that, but it also costs money to go there. So what I'm gonna have to do is hustle some money up, do some $10 rides or something, and then eventually I can, go at a camping ground. Like, there's things that I want to do. I'm just waiting on time. It's the only thing that's in my way. But I do appreciate everybody that's been watching me, that's been here for me. Like, seriously, I appreciate everything. I see a spider web. Should I show you guys? Yeah, I'm going to show you. What?
yeah, this lattice work. Yeah, look.
That's pretty creepy.
Yeah. It's
like talking about wanting to go to a campground. Like, you can't just put a tent up anywhere.
She doesn't even have her guy ropes up.
Switching between breast and bottle.
Like, you can get arrested sometimes if you just pop a tent up and just.
She doesn't even have her tent set up correctly.
and you claim you want to go to a campground, but you don't ever mention where you are current. Like, the whole thing's just, not cute.
Yeah, and so
also I got some tissue in case I need to use the bathroom. And usually I just use the bathroom wherever I can. Whether it's peeing, whether it's, number two. You have to do what you have to do when you're camping out and stuff like that. So I got that. That's how I use the bathroom. And then I got water so I can wash my body and stuff like that. So yeah, guys, this struggle is real. But
yeah, I mean, it's just a joke. Like, it just sounds like a person trying to describe what being homeless would be like
If they knew.
if they didn't even know. Like, if you could imagine, that's just what I'm hearing from her is she's trying to picture what it would be like in that situation and trying to explain it. Like, oh, I got some water for my body. It's like, dude, we take gallons of water and we'll just pour it over our head, soap up. We do have like a little pump thing, but sometimes it's just too much to set it up to boil water, put in a bucket, and make sure that's charged. So sometimes we just forego that altogether and we just pour it right out of the gallon and just soap up. We're in the middle of the woods, so no one's around to see us anyways. So yeah, and as far as she said, she had toilet paper. Listen, baby wipes are the way to go. um, but it's just this is what makes it so hard for people with actual problems, and it's not even just homelessness, right? So I've seen so many fake and scammy GoFundMe's trying to claim like a sickness or trying to claim a disaster or a problem, and it's like let's call it for what it is. This chick's a scammer. That's what it is. She's collecting donations. She's saying, I need money, I need money, I need money. I'm homeless, I get a baby. And she's yeah, like I'm only making $10 rides on, Uber as an Uber driver. But all it is it's a scam, like none of it's true. It's all just like this big act, and she's admitted it was an act and then continues to do it.
Get paid on YouTube.
Yeah, she's monetized, like, and that's fine if you want. There's nothing wrong with like getting monetized, making your money.
It's like when Shane Dawson always acts broke.
Yeah,
and it's like, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've got this dirty shirt on and greasy hair because I have no one buys that anymore. Like, it's not cute anymore. Like, and it's not relatable to act like you're poor when you're in a mansion, like we're filming this video.
Yeah.
So it's just not cute. It's not a good look.
And I don't know. I mean, we can watch some people.
Watch Zach.
Yeah, I'll watch Zach's, one of the creators that we actually found her through.
Dan.
I'm gonna have to tell him I'll tell him on Twitter. How much you love him.
Yeah.
Maybe he can come and hear you fawn over him.
He's funny.
No, I like him too. I'm just saying. You sound like the biggest fan over here.
Okay.
Oh, he hit 100K. When was that? Oh, congratulations.
Hey, he's like living. Is that Judy?
Judy? Yeah. I like Judy. I stand.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. So he's actually, I'm sorry, this is backwards. He's actually called her out twice right here. Because the whole tent thing happened after they called her out, I guess.
Oh, she's been dragged.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little late to this. Dragged. Raven did tell me to talk about this way sooner. So total my fault. Yeah. I've been so caught up in TikTok. I think we're almost at 20K on TikTok. That's going really well. I got monetized on TikTok. But yeah, it's just with TikTok, it's just so easy. It's like point, shoot. You can edit everything on your phone. It's just super easy. I can do it all myself. I don't have to like send it to Zach and then, try to coordinate like with his schedule. And, I know that he's a very busy guy and he does a lot. I always say I wouldn't even be online if it wasn't for Zach. Zach is the one who pushed me to share my story, to get online, to talk about our situation, to try, because I
And he's your editor.
he's my editor. They know these. I talk about him all the time. They know he's my editor. Zach, yeah, Zach's my editor. But yeah, it was. I remember he was the first person I told I was homeless. I'm like, listen, like nobody knows. We live in the woods. We don't like sharing this information with people. We'd act like we were just everyday people online, act like we were everyday people in real life, go to our jobs. No one knew that we were homeless. And I saw Zach, and Zach and I were in a YouTuber group together, like a fan group for a YouTuber. And I saw him talking about doing editing. And I'm like, hey, listen, you edit? I'm like, I have this idea. This is what I would like to do. Because as I mentioned, like I saw onision at the time faking homelessness. I saw there was a creator named Amberlyn Reed who was staging this donation to the homeless to make herself look good. It was also around winter time, and I saw that's when you see a lot of people that do have hearts coming out and saying like, "Oh, I feel bad. Look at this guy sleeping on the bench in the snow," because we have bad winters here in Massachusetts. So you see a lot of people coming out and empathizing, sympathizing, and then you see a tidal wave of people coming out and saying, "Oh, they're drug addicts. Oh, they chose that. Oh, don't give them money; they'll just buy booze." And like very a whole lot of stereotypes, a whole lot of stigma, and a whole lot of dehumanizing actual human beings that are going through unbelievable struggles. And it's just disgusting. And for us, who's only like, I guess, crime in these people's eyes is just being homeless, we're lumped into this category of not worthy. And to just the fact that we don't have a structure that we live in, we're like less than human, right? And that's like where the name comes from, like less than a home. um and it's just sad. And it's like at that point I just felt like I needed to speak up. And when I went and talked to Zach about it and I told him my thoughts about everything and what I'd like to do and what our situation was, he was like, go for it. And yeah, so love the kid. Absolutely. You guys always hear me say great things about him. Um, but it is difficult coordinating, like I can procrastinate. I get busy with work. He's gets busy with his job and he edits for a bunch of, I know he has numerous projects that are going on. So it just got to the point where TikTok was a lot easier. So that's where I've been making a lot of content because I can put content out daily on TikTok easily. But I really am going to start getting back to my roots here on YouTube. I have a lot of interviews scheduled. We're going to start doing a lot more interviews, and I'm just going to try to, I don't know, I like making long form content as well. I live stream like every day on TikTok, so I'm like, why can't I live stream here on YouTube too? I just got to find some balance between all my platforms. Like same with Twitter. Like I'm like, I'll pop in there every other day, but other than that, like I'm not even doing my Twitter. So I just have to find some balance between all my platforms, and I will be over here more often, whether it's live stream or videos. Um, but yeah, what was it? What was the? I don't remember. What was the? I like went off on like. Yeah, no,
What? Look it up.
I'm here. No, I'm here. I just went off on a complete tangent. Uh-huh. No, I know. I'm already here. Is I'm trying to remember something, and you just keep talking. You keep talking about Zachary Michael. No, this is also why I need to do like scripting. But well, no, but like just points. So I'd be able to look at my last point and remember what I was talking about. But anyways, yeah. So we'll I guess I don't remember the first thing I started. I'll watch it back and find out and be like, wow, I'm so stupid. But anyways, I will be getting back to content over here. But yeah, I remember I actually did something. My whole ramen dish had something to do with uh Zachary Michael. But
Well, or
I'll,
Amber, because
yeah, but it was because he does
Amber
the
thought she was like a maestro
yeah, but it was
because she like
no, but I mentioned him in that video.
oh.
Yeah.
Well, what did she do? She literally made like a chili
She
ramen,
took what top ramen and added buffalo sausage.
and she thought she was
Yeah. So I just made a video on
five-star chef.
how to doctor up some ramen.
And really,
Hi Amby, how's it going?
top ramen. Right. There's so many better ramen that you can get that are still in a package
So
that aren't
after
top ramen.
Yeah.
it's time.
Oh.
It is time to take my vitamin. So again, this is the Persona Nutrition. I have to tell you guys.
Hey everybody, it's me, Zach. This is Judy, and welcome back to our channel.
So this is Zach. This is one of the
Hey
first people.
everybody, hello, hi, it's me, Zach.
This is one of the first people that we saw calling her out.
And I'm so excited to be here to bring some more YouTube drama. Listen, I don't know how much drama it is, but we're going to talk about it because when I found this, discovered this via
Oh, tell them I
person
said
named
hi.
Bree,
Tell
who's
Chappie
a
that I said hi too.
Twitch follower of mine and also follows Willow Davis. She's in the Willow Davis Discord that I'm a part of. This is all we're
Oh,
going
tell him I
down
just saw my numbers go up because of them.
I have to give you all this backstory, but here we are. I did, and Bree sent this picture to the Discord
never mind.
of this video by this girl named Iliana Brown. I think that's how you say her name. Yo, this girl, this girl, she's a liar. She is a lie,
Okay,
if
so
you
never
can
mind.
believe it. But before we get to that, we have breaking news, a very special, important message from my 1,000 subscribers here on the YouTube. So she's less subscribers than me, but she got these subscribers very quickly. This is a very recent thing in her life, development in her life. A lot of her videos on her channel use the words like teen mom. They also use, as we are going to get to, things like homeless and, you know, routines in my car. Like, she really does a lot of, you know, emphasizing that she's a teen mom, she's a homeless.
Oh, and I just want to make another point. So I'm actually friends on YouTube. There's a guy named Sunshine Dave, solid dude, who does live out of his car. I actually have a scheduled interview with him that we're gonna have coming up soon. I gotta find a better way. I think I might just start live streaming my interviews, and do them something like this. I don't know. I gotta mess around with a few things. Like obviously, I'm like a complete amateur. I know, roast me in the comments, but we're getting there. We're gonna learn and grow at the same time. We'll get there. We'll get there one day. You guys, and it'll all be a big old funny haha. Look at how bad he sucked in the past. And we can all laugh about it later, promise. But I know people who live in their cars. I know other homeless people, like, and it's just very clear that this is all staged and all fabricated. And it is to manipulate money out of people. Like I know Dave who does live out of his car, he created an app and he's trying to promote and sell that app. You know, he's trying to start his own business. Me, like we've been working on our credit. We've been and working on various social media things.
Comments on his video are hilarious.
I know you've seen them. You read those? Yeah. So and like where? Oh yeah, they know this is yeah. She's talking about her ducks. So so yeah, like we're working on our social media stuff, working on our credit score. We work and we save money, like, but her whole gig is to just give me money. Look at all this sad stuff that's happening. And like I said, it just delegitimizes people who have like real problems. And it's taking money away from people who really need it, because it comes to a point where everybody thinks everything's a scam. I think this was a thought that I didn't finish before, but talking about like fake GoFundMe's and all these different types of scams, people become so jaded and so almost hypercritical that they just believe everything's a scam, and when people really do need help, no one wants to do it anymore because everybody just thinks everything's staged and everything's fake and everything's trying to get money out of people. And that's why we never came on looking for donations, or people would ask us all the time, like, why don't you start a GoFundMe? And it's like, because of this, like, I know people are just going to say it's fake, even though it's very clear for anyone who watches or follows us where this is as real as it gets. But that's what just it really grinds my gears to just see someone taking advantage of it, you know what I mean, and trying to pretend something that they're not in order to take money away from not just the people giving the money, but from the people that it could have gone to, that it could have helped, but anyways.
Mom, that she lives in a car. And at some point, she also talks about being pregnant and taking a pregnancy test. So there's a lot going on here. And before I really jump into all of that, I do want to say that I think that homelessness is a very serious thing that many people in our country are experiencing, and something that we don't have a good solution for, like nobody's doing enough for, right? Like, our government could do more for homeless folks than what is being done, okay? I think this is a very serious topic, and thus, when these allegations come out that there might be a YouTuber clickbaiting this, lying about this, that you're sending you're getting my signals. I'm here.
All right, let me try to. So solid. I mean, definitely awesome, dude. Like, and it's not just because we do watch his content, but no, great points. You know what I mean? It ties into a lot of things I was just saying. I'm gonna try and skip ahead and try and get into some of the meat of the video here. But okay, I don't know what happened. Sorry, but I'll try to get ahead here and just share some of the main points.
So where this really starts is with her most viral video, her most popular video that was only posted 3 weeks ago. On July 22nd, she posted a video called 24-Hour Overnight in a Car Challenge Morning Routine Teen Mom. I mean, she's really hitting these videos like they're a Wish ad, like they're a product that you can get off a Wish. You know what I'm talking about. That's how she titles her videos. So she was really trying to get all the things. She wanted you to know that it was 24 hours. It was overnight. It was in a car. She's a teen mom. She's a cool mom. like she, if you don't know what she's trying to get at here, she's giving you all the options so that it might come up in your YouTube search. So this is her most viral video. It has about 425,000 views on it as we speak. I mean, depending on when I upload this video, perhaps she'll have more by that point. But that's a lot of views. And honestly, truly, no other video on her channel has this many views. There's one other that
somebody was just asking about a shirt. I just did something. Yeah, it is the Fairly Odd Parents, but it says Chanel on it. But yeah. And it's the Chanel logos.
She drives around a lot. She's renting an apartment currently, but if she spent less money on gas, maybe she could buy a house, right? So again, nothing here is explicitly saying like, hey, hi, hello, I'm homeless. Now, another thing about all of her videos is that at this point, all of the comments are disabled on all of them. I will say at the end of this particular video, she does tell people to comment stuff. So I think at the time that she uploaded it, it probably wasn't the case that comments are disabled. This could be a very recent thing. I think I did watch another video of hers recently where she said that like she just turned it off because she was tired of listening to the haters and the people that didn't like her, but she wanted to keep doing YouTube. So, you know, there's not a lot of places for people to really call her out outside of videos like this, outside of videos that other people are making. On July 26th, she goes on to upload a video about being pregnant. In fact, it's called Am I Pregnant? Teen Mom Live Pregnancy Test. Wow.
So, let's look at the test. Because I'm pretty sure it's already done. I've been rambling my mouth for a little good minute already. So I'm going to let you guys look at it first, okay? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'm so scared, bruh. I'm literally shaking. Right. I don't want to look. Can y'all see it? I'm not looking. Ooh, wait.
Dude, are those fucking lines oh, sorry. Are those lines drawn on?
Is this test even real?
Is this test even
I
real?
don't know about one more, because honestly. What? Oh no. Mm-mm. Nope. Oh no. What? Another baby? Do you think I'm ready for another baby right now? I don't know. That's crazy, bro.
Dude, she just takes it so... Dude, it's just like, it's gross how lackadaisical this whole thing is. It's just, and it's like her comments are like, I don't need any sympathy, like, I'm strong, I got this, blah, blah, blah. Here's... but I don't know how I'm going to do it, and I need money. Like... it's just so messed up. Like it's wrong on so many different levels.
Crazy, bro. Like I'm really trying to write around to that. Like I'm really trying.
So as you can see, she did this live pregnancy test. It seemed really suspicious to me. Like, I don't know, again, a lot about this. I'm a man. I'm never going to be able to get pregnant. I'm gay, so I'm never going to have a partner who probably most likely will never get pregnant. Like, pregnancy is not a thing I think about a lot. So I don't know really what that experience is like finding out that you're pregnant. But her response to me just seemed a little off. Like, she didn't seem like truly moved. I do know people in my life who have gotten pregnant and have had a very significant reaction, one way or the other. I mean, even if it's not something you planned, or if it is something you planned, it's something you wanted or not wanted. A new video called Why I Experienced...
I'm skipping around. I'm going to try to skip around a bit.
So I'm gonna be explaining why I'm homeless. Not that I think that I should be, but you know, a lot of people have been asking me, why are you homeless? Why are you living in your car? I'm parked outside my friend's house right now. So if you're wondering why there's houses in the back, that's why there are houses in the back. Now a lot of people think that I'm lying about it, which I don't know why. I mean, curiosity kills the cat, but I understand where you guys are coming from. But this is not a matter that anybody should be lying about. Okay? I'm lying. The reason why I do live in my car, it's not just like one reason. You feel me?
It's just so gross, dude. I mean, like, I don't know if it's just like how immature she is, if that's playing a factor.
It's just like newly 18.
But just it's just gross, dude. Like, how do you... And she had her mom in another video. Like, my mom reacts to my pregnancy. So, like, you have a mom you chill with and are cool with, and you have one kid and one on the way, and she's just like, oh yeah, congratulations, have fun in your car, have fun in your tent. Like,
Well, yeah.
Imagine having like real parents, first off, what's that like? But how she can just, it's like a joke. And I don't know exactly where. I need to find the source. Somebody had said that she admitted it. Oh, it's all just an act. It's all just a joke. It's all just acting. But she prevents anyone from talking about it. Like, her comments are disabled. So that means if someone stumbles across her videos, sees it, takes it at face value, believes her, they have no way to look at the comments and say, oh, this is an act or this is all just a show. And they go and donate to her thinking that she's really homeless or she's really pregnant or she's really she says so many crisis buzzwords that people want to try and help, and it's really manipulative and it's disgusting. I'm gonna try to get through this because there's a few different a few different videos I kind of want to hit. So I'm gonna try to bounce around.
Why I just got my stuff.
But I hope if you guys are getting the idea here.
So, first of all, as you guys know, I was living with my sister. If you watch my other videos, you know. If you don't, then now you do know. My name's Iliana. If you're new to my channel, subscribe so you don't miss a video. So I quit my job at Steak and Shake because, for one, they thought they were just going to do me any type of way that they wanted to, and they're not, because I'm not wearing a headset. I'm not taking 300 orders a day, so I quit. Goodbye. I left. I didn't show up the next day, and then, yeah.
And so that's another thing. You have a kid, supposedly. You have one kid. You have one more on the way. And because they asked you to work the window, you ain't going to get played like that, and you're going to quit, jeopardizing your children. Like, make that make sense to me. I don't care, like, I just don't get it. Like, I don't care how bad I hate my job. If I have to feed a baby, like, I'm going to suck it up and work the job. And, like, I mean, Raven's not too happy with her boss right now either, but.
What happened? You see what I'm saying? Well, there's no money. How are you supposed to pay the rent? You feel me? So that is exactly why I'm point A to point B, okay? So now I have a little bit more things that are challenging in my life with being pregnant with twins. That is a really huge, woo! That is a huge change in my life. Okay.
Now, this video, and among others, so this isn't the only one where she explicitly says that she's homeless. Actually, after that initial viral video, she started putting things in the thumbnails and titles of her videos to make it clear that she was saying that she was homeless. But this is the first, very popular video. It had 190,000 some views, I think. This is the very first one of the popular videos where she goes into depth about why she is homeless. So I just have a lot of questions about this because why are you gonna just quit Steak and Shake because you don't want to wear a headset and because you don't want to serve people or wait in the drive-thru or whatever? Didn't you kind of know that was part of the job when you signed up for it? I mean, I used to go to Steak and Shake all the time in college, and when you go in there, you see people wearing headsets and serving people. So what exactly kind of thing did you think was going to happen at the Steak and Shake? Now, listen, I'm all for quitting jobs you don't love, you don't like. I'm not saying you have to stick with it. I'm just kind of questioning, why did you sign up to do it in the first place? But, everybody has to make ends meet whatever way. So I don't want to get some red flags for me.
Let me just skip ahead.
Around 6, I take.
But yeah, I mean, the general gist is that it's I'm at a loss for words because I mean, the things that she's talking about is real life for us. We don't have an option. We have to be out here until we figure it out on our own to do something different. And the like I've talked about this previously, like the fear and the anxiety that comes along with being homeless and not knowing if you're going to have your stuff messed with, stolen, if somebody's going to come along and just either kick you out of where you are, like, because we're in a state forest. Now, there are laws that allow you to camp in a state forest, but it's not an extended period of time. And if somebody wanted to, like authority figure, whatever, wanted to come along and say like, hey, it's very clear that you guys have been here for an extended amount of time. Like you've built a duck pen, you have an in-ground duck pond that you dug out. Like it's clear you've been here more than 2 weeks. Like you got to go. That's a very real thing that could happen. And just that uncertainty and that insecurity of not having something stable, it sucks. It's just not this fun thing like she's making it out to be. And it's almost like she's glamorizing and glorifying homelessness, which isn't good to an impressionable young audience either. Homelessness isn't fun. It's not, it should never be someone's like plan A. I mean, I know there's people who do like off-grid living and stuff, and that's fine. Like they did have a proper plan in place to live that type of lifestyle, and that's all good on them, but to just tell children, hey, just get pregnant, be homeless, and scam people online, like it's not, I don't know, it's just not something. I have no respect for it. Like I have no respect for what she's doing, and I think it's completely wrong. And like I said, I'm probably repeating myself at this point. I know this is why I have an editor, and I really probably shouldn't be going live for YouTube videos, but yeah, it makes a mockery of everything that we're going through. But let's see, I'll try to get through this.
I care about him, so he's just not here. Okay, well, where is he then? He's not in his car with me. I would not put him in this situation because I told you our healthcare system, you somehow, as a homeless person, found your way somewhere to get this all worked out, and the doctor told you that you were having twins. Sis, it's been a while. It's been a while.
So I'm not entire. I'm gonna have to back up a bit. I mean, we as a homeless couple do have health insurance. So I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna have to go back so I don't say.
Now there's a video that she is explaining why she's living in a car. This video was posted on July 28th. She only found out that she was pregnant on July 26th.
Oh, okay, that's why. It was she found out she was pregnant and then found out she had twins 2 days later. So that's what he's talking about.
And listen, here's the other thing. This is where I kind of do feel like not an expert, but at least knowledgeable. I am an uncle of twins. I have 2 twin nephews. They're great. And I remember when my brother and sister-in-law found out they were pregnant, they didn't know that they were having twins. Like, we found out that they were pregnant, and then I think it was like at least a month or 2 later that they found out the news that they were going to have twins. Okay? All right. I know. In 2 days, you can get
all right, so let me.
The doctor.
All right, but I don't know. I am trying to kind of speed up a little bit here. But, I mean, I almost said something I wasn't supposed to be saying yet. But as a homeless couple, we do have health insurance. We do have state health insurance. So that's a huge positive. Because one of the things that did lead to our homelessness was a really bad injury. I don't know if you can see the scar right here. I talk about it in a previous video, but I broke my hand. I had pins put in. They became infected. Was in the hospital for 2 months. After that, I got health insurance. It is important. It is very important to have. So I'm not going to just watch the whole thing because I am trying to speed up. But if that was a topic of discussion, I mean, you can have health insurance and be homeless. Like, I do say this a lot about other things, that being homeless means that you just don't have a home. You can have plenty of other things and still be homeless, and we have health insurance through the state, so we don't even pay anything for it. I guess that's one of the positives of living in such an expensive state, is that at least we do have health insurance.
Trying to raise a child on their own while living out of a car. These are not jokes. This is not entertainment. I'm not entertained by the idea that you lied about this. Like she said in the description in the video, she also goes on to say that people found her Cash App through her Instagram and that they tried to send her money, but she never accepted it. She sent it right back to them, and that she wasn't trying to scam people. But even if she wasn't scamming them in like send me money, I need your money in order to survive kind of a way, she was scamming people in the sense that like, hey, hi, I have this YouTube channel that I'm now profiting off of this concept that I'm homeless, even though I'm not, right? Like people were tuning in because they saw this woman say that she was homeless with the child right there next to her. Like people are going to keep clicking and following that story because people inherently care about kids and their well-being. And then she also touches on the pregnancy test in the video where she took a pregnancy test and says, guys, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. I said it was a prank in the description. And let me tell you, as a YouTuber, you want to know how many people read my description box ever? I mean, take a guess. At most, maybe a handful.
All right, so I believe this is the part of the video. I am going to go on to the next one, but this is because I know that I've watched this before and I've retained some of it. But I guess he's now talking about where you can watch his video on your own. I mean, it's Zachary Michael, and the person he's talking about is Iliana Brown. He has 2 videos on it. I suggest watching him. He's a lot better of a YouTuber than I am. And like I said, like before, this isn't really my type of content. I mean, I may do commentary someday. I really just, I guess, if I had to define my content, it's vlogging from our position of being homeless and information about that and interviews on homelessness. I try to keep my content surrounded around homelessness because that is what I'm passionate about. That's what I care about. That's what I want to try and make a change with. That's what I'm trying to help. So, I mean, this isn't my brand of content, is reactionary or commentary or stuff like that. So do check him out. He does a lot better of a job going over all this. I just wanted to throw my 2 cents in on how it hurts the homeless community to do things like this, and why it's like a personal insult to us and our lifestyle, and it also takes away from people who really are in this situation, and it makes a joke and a mockery of it and does nothing to change it. So I do suggest going to check out his videos. But I guess that's the part where he talks about she was called out. She admitted it was just a prank and all just jokes or whatever, but she continues to do it. So, and that's why now I'm talking about it, because it's a continuous problem. So let me go. So now in this video, he talks about her tent. We'll see a little bit about this.
Just a tray. No baby, no high chair, but a baby. I eat. I have no. You said, I bet y'all are wondering why I'm in a tent. You have yet to answer that question. I don't need a tent tour. I want to know why you're in the tent. You're sitting here saying, I'm going to show you where I sleep, how I eat, etc. I don't care. I want to know why you're in the tent. Is this more clickbait? Because I also want to say that I subscribed to her, so now I see when she goes. She was live today. Live today on August 16th. It is currently 10:30 at night. Why am I filming so late? I don't know. But this was like a few hours ago, and she was back in that room. She was in a room with a little tapestry on the wall. Okay, so
We're
what
gonna
what
have
is
to
this
call
tent
her.
business, girl?
She goes live in a house.
I mean, like
She
snacks
goes
and
live all the time.
makeup and lights when it's
I
not
want to go and
outside and
grab
stuff.
three or
So
four
you
things.
stick right into the shit. You know, it's a banger because I'm up on every single day. And let's get right into the video.
Watch full video.
You don't want to miss a banger, guys. like this.
And also, where's your kid? Also, where is this tent at? Wait, what? Why does she have just the tray? Just the tray of like a baby high chair, you know, where you feed the baby. She has just the tray. No baby, no high chair, but a baby high chair tray. I don't get it.
Sorry, guys.
Zebra cakes? Come on, Chips Ahoy. Actually, okay. Zebra cakes, yes. Chips Ahoy Chewy, absolutely. I love those things as a youngin'. Those are those horrible sugar cookies on top there.
No, but if you're gonna go Chips Ahoy, it has to be the brown bag, chunky. I'm gonna have to strongly disagree with you there, Zach. Chunky's the only Chips Ahoy worth getting. And you put them in the microwave. Oh, come on.
Whatever she could find at her mom's house. She really did. This feels like this was a bin that was in her bathroom and she just threw some stuff into it. This doesn't feel like what somebody would reasonably need to like live in a tent. Are you gonna tell us what you do with all of that? That crusty makeup?
So yeah, that is my sleep. I laid it down because I thought it would be more comfortable while I sleep. I'm actually gonna close this.
Wait, how does laying the blanket on the ground help it be more comfortable when there's a cot right there, girl? Why are you not sleeping on that cot?
The mosquitoes are trying to eat me alive out here. Like literally, this is crazy. Like it's amazing when I'm living in free. Like this would be your worst nightmare. Like there's a whole bunch of mosquitoes, I'm scared of snakes, spiders.
Yeah, so he goes on to say a lot of the same stuff that we pretty much said when we were looking at the video. It's just a lot of non-reasonable things to have out in a tent or that you would have for tent living, you know. Like, yeah, we have toiletries and stuff like that, but it all just looks like stuff that was grabbed out of the house, you know. It's not a real representation even of what it would be like to actually be living in a tent in the woods. Feel free to check out our tour video. But I mean, things probably have to do an updated one because a lot's changed already in the past. What's been like a month, 2 months since then. But yeah. So I don't know. The other video. Yeah. So I really don't know. I mean, a lot of these creators. Was it with a 4 or was it with an A? Sloan with a 4 or an A? Who's this person? Acacia Kersey? I don't think his video's up anymore. Yeah. Yeah, his video's not even up anymore. Sloan with an A, right? I mean, with a 4. Who's this person? Acacia Kersey? Oh, sorry. Let me see what I got going on here. Who's all watching? We've had a few people in and out. I know Amy and Chappie were in here. Let me try to skip down. Damn. This is what it looks like to like really put work into this guy, Sloan. I'm sorry, I don't watch him that much. We had only seen him here and there.
Well, I watched him because he's like really big on the Britney Spears stuff.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. So Raven watches
He also
him.
did a bunch of the filthy.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh no, what's going on with Miranda Sings? See, like here we go. See, my girlfriend's got me into so much drama content. Like I just sit there and watch tea that I don't even know anything about. Just cause. Like she's got me on all these tea channels. No, she sucks, remember?
I'm so here for you.
Yeah. Oh, merch that promotes drug use. So, oh, Shallon Lester. Oh, she was trash. Wasn't that one? Shallon Lester. Isn't she the one that wrote like the tabloid stuff?
Yeah, but she's just, she's the.
Yeah, but she talked like a really bunch of messed up stuff about like men's mental health and things. Who was it? Mac Miller.
A whole bunch of gossip that wasn't even true. She had no basis to anything she was saying.
Yeah.
But she tried to make people believe it by saying she was like a.
Who is this? We need to watch this stuff about this Acacia Kersey person.
For Star Magazine. What?
I'm telling you, this person, Acacia Kersey. Right here. He's done like a bunch of videos on it. It looks crazy. It looks like some stuff.
I didn't watch those.
I know that I'm saying we should. It looks like some stuff. He talks about her a lot. A lot.
I've never heard of it.
I can't even find his video about that person, about Iliana. I'm sorry, guys. I'm pretty sure Sloan did something. I like texted him on, hey, Polo. Hi, Andrew. Thanks for sticking in here, bud. But yeah, so famous TikToker faked stuff, TikToking. Yeah, I can't find his video. Oh wow, his channel's only 8 months old, or is that just I can't go any further back? So sad. Oh yeah, but I mean, all the shit that goes on. I just came across another creator that this guy named James Soroka. There's a lot you could find on him,
Oh,
but
runs deep.
yeah, he's complete trash as well. But I feel like he's another creator who uses and abuses homelessness. And while I do believe there's a degree that he is homeless, I feel like he just exploits and manipulates that to take advantage of people. And I don't think that he even attempts to improve his situation. I know, and I know a lot for a lot of homeless people, there is nothing you can do. Like you're stuck in that position. But I feel like he just chose to rebel, kidnap his girlfriend, rebel from every situation he had, and chose a life on the run and using his situation to manipulate others. And I mean, that's just my thoughts on it, because they're both young able-bodied people, and they both refuse to work, and there's nothing. They just use that, their whole homelessness, it's just another example of somebody who's using and abusing the topic of homelessness to try and emotionally manipulate people. um but again, like, that's the reason why I don't really talk about him, is because that's the least of that guy's issues. Like, he's a complete shitbag. And yeah, I can't find his video on it. Yeah, okay. Well, I can't. All right, I'm sorry, guys. But anyways, I just wanted to come on and say a quick piece about what's that, a dab? You want me to dab? Um, yeah, no, not gonna do that. But yeah, I just wanted to come on. I've been meaning to like make a video on this, um, and just kind of share my thoughts and kind of vent about it, I guess. But yeah, and Raven wanted to come on and say hi. So I figured it's a good time. It was a good time because Raven wanted to say thank you to Shannon. I wanted to say thank you to Shannon as well for mentioning us today. It was amazing way to wake up. It was very sweet of her. We stand Shannon. Love her. She's awesome. And so thank you. Definitely check out Creepshow Arts. And yeah, I'm gonna be trying to do a lot more here with stuff. I gotta answer. I'm going through all my interview questions. I got a bunch of stuff. A Raven wanted to start making content. She's got a bunch of slime videos that she's gonna put up. I know this is like kind of like a hodgepodge of random stuff on this channel, but I don't know, we're working on things. She'll eventually branch out and do all the type of crafty type stuff that she likes to do and slime content that she wants to do, but she's gonna get her start here, use the training wheels over um on our page here. And yeah, but yeah, I just want to say thank you, Shannon. Don't forget Zach. Um, we'll we'll get another interview going as soon as possible. I'm gonna see what I can do. Maybe I can do a live stream interview this weekend. That's what I'm gonna shoot for. I'll just live stream it, do a Zoom call, bam, And yeah, I don't know. I just will work on improving how I get things done over here. I know it's all a big work in progress. I'm still getting used to YouTube. TikTok's like extremely user friendly. So I've been over there. Yeah, you can follow me over there if you want. It's at Less Than a Home. Phoenix Gray. But yeah, and she just made hers. It's Raven's Nest. Raven's X Nest. So it's just Raven's Nest with an X for a space. What the hell? Do you guys see that? But yeah, so I don't know, maybe and I'll start writing down my thoughts ahead of time. So I'm not so brain scrambled or whatever. But yeah, thanks guys. Thank you guys for coming on. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you to the chappies. And what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, there was some stuff that and I know that I talked about the guy, the homeless Trump supporter, and how he was out there like taking donations to destroy stuff and things like that. And that situation has kind of been developing as well. And yeah, I think it actually, I know I just had spoke about that. There's gonna be like a part 2 to that. I'm still like researching and watching what happens, but it seems like another person who's using and abusing homelessness. We'll see. We'll see what happens with that. So I'll give you guys an update on that. I'll give you guys an update on this situation in future videos. I'll do some more of my own research too, because now I know she live streams and is still making like a lot of content. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do like an actual video on this. Maybe. But yeah. So thank you guys for, I don't know, sticking by me while I try to figure all this stuff out. And like YouTube wise, and we'll get better. I promise. But yeah, so I guess that's it. Is my what? Oh, I'm also on Twitter. My Instagram's completely barren, but you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter too if you want. It's the same at Less Than a Home. And what else? What else? Was there anything else that we had to talk about? You just want to say thank you to Shannon? Want to say hi, bye? I don't know. She'll even get this part in the video, but
Hi, Shannon. Appreciate your support. It means a lot. Thanks everybody for watching. It's bedtime. Appreciate you. Bye. Good night.
bye guys.